Warning! The following podcast contains strong language which some listeners may find offensive. If you do,
up yours! That's only if you don't listen to the podcast. Otherwise, not up yours.
did you know the Untitled Wrestling Podcast is on all of the social media outlets? Give us a like, follow, share, subscribe, or even a review if you're feeling generous. Facebook and YouTube at Untitled Wrestling Podcast, Twitter, Twitch and Discord at Untitled Rest Pod.
Welcome everybody to the Untitled, I don't know what the inhale was there. Welcome everybody to the Untitled Wrestling Podcast. There's your intro for this week. Whilst everyone's off to Liverpool, doing, what are they doing, Joe? Some sort of interview with a wrestler named Effie?
Yeah, El Jefe.
El Jefe, right?
Yeah, the guitarist from NoFX.
Yeah. So, whilst the rest of the boys at Time in the Corner are interviewing Effie in Liverpool in Scousland, us lads here are carrying on the podcast. Yeah!
The show, in the words of Freddie Mercury, hello, I'm Freddie Mercury. The show must go on.
The show must go on. And whilst you say go on, well, we just go on then.
Yeah. This week's NXT. Whoa.
Oh, that was so good that we can't even talk about it. So, see you later.
Bye.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Danhausen has been summoned. You must love this.
Right. I'm off down the Ford Nissan showroom.
Right. First match of the night. Roxanne Perez versus Indy Hartwell.
For reasons.
Ironic that the only word in Indy's music is impressive.
And isn't it ironic?
Funny that.
Hey, it's all right. Roxanne's intro is just her walking out, waving at people and smiling. Yeah.
The match starts. Vic Joseph instantly goes, "Be Terror, you must be a proud papa." Not weird at all, but sure.
He doesn't do full B-Terror creeps this time. He's like, I knew her since she was 7. I was like, that makes what you said last time even worse somehow, B-Terror.
I used to wrestle her. Whoa.
Yeah, we'd have no pants wrestling.
We bring this up every week, and it's great to talk about. Yeah,
he's a menace. This match was put about because of something that happened on TikTok or fucking something. Who knows?
On the clock, the party don't stop tonight.
I'm a match again.
With Kesha and DJ Bad Boy there.
Yeah. Oh, mate, if that gets us took down.
I'm going to have fun trying to edit in that. Right, it's a strength versus speed match. It's even... Well, that's what they push for.
Is it?
It's evens until Indy pushes Roxanne to the outside. Roxanne eventually fires up, getting a dive to the outside. Roxanne goes for the pop rocks. She gets it the second time for the win.
Yeah.
She didn't get it the first time. Indy's too big.
Is she?
Well,
is she?
She didn't jump high enough.
No, it was shy.
4'3" of her.
No. It was a match. That's all I can say. It was relatively short.
Yeah.
I don't understand what they're doing with Indy Hartwell, because wasn't she like a tragic sort of face a while back when she did that whole "oh woe is me" thing?
She's slowly turning into "I don't like no one."
Yeah. And Roxanne Perez is there, just doing Roxanne Perez things, having a face.
Yeah.
And avoiding the wandering hands of B-Terror.
It's the hand off of Smash Bros.
It's that fucking one from Zelda that drops from the ceiling. Yeah, that's the one you want to worry about. B-Terror's dropping hand. Oh, he looks like you need a massage. That is like the PE. Is it the PE teacher from the In-Betweeners that goes on the geography field trip?
Yep.
That's B-Terror in the changing rooms.
Can you believe it? I think she really likes me. Yeah, I think it's time to get some sleep now, Simon. Funny that she... Hello. It's only me, boys. Just on my way to bed. Thought I'd check how you are. Ooh, swimming's tiring. Are your legs tired?
I think they're okay.
Yes. Quick massage before bedtime. Tired legs. Oh.
Come on, John.
Oh. Rub down. The shifter lactic acid?
Not now, John.
Oh.
Was that a dream, or did that just happen?
That was your wet dream.
No, it wasn't.
He rubbed my legs.
Well, that's what you get for leading on pedos, you slut.
I'll speak about them later. It's fine. We'll get back to them. Fun times. Next up, it's Chase U. Duke Fudson apologises. Parabot is here to help us with this.
Yes, boy.
Yeah, yes, boy. This is what Parabot thought Duke Fudson said.
Look, I'm sorry, mate. How's about we put some shrimp on the barbie and make some sweet moolah selling disco biscuits and top it off with chewing down under on some kangaroo testicles?
He started off very cocky, and then quickly got into it, didn't he, Parabot? There. Didn't think back of dingoes, boomerangs. But yeah, he is. I don't. Does it mean do you not care about this? Like, you know, he's going to turn at some point.
Yeah.
It's just when but yeah, and then yeah, that was about it, weren't it? He was like but every week it's just like another apology.
Yeah,
right.
He's written a petition to have Andre Chase in the Iron Survivor Challenge.
And Survivor Challenge. Yeah. Oh, that segment.
Oh.
Yeah, and then Didgeridoo Dickhead appears.
What? Is that the noise in the distance there, Joe? Yep, Didgeridoo Dickhead appears. He just goes, "Say I told you." That wasn't Australian in any
No,
way.
that was a little Prince.
Yeah, he goes, "I'm telling you, he's got a gift."
He's evil.
Yeah.
He'll show his true colours eventually.
He's a madman, isn't he?
And then Andre Chase goes, "Let's have a fight." And they go, "Okay, fair enough."
Square go, pal. Aye.
Yeah, that's set up as much as we need for that match.
Yep. More of them later. Next up, it's Just Jack. No, not Just Jack with some stars in her eyes. Just Jack. Versus Donnie Chen.
Coming in looking like your uncle who watched Terminator a few too many times, doesn't he? Like he's
never had a fight in his life, and he's just realised that leather jackets are a thing.
He's got a duster, hasn't he? He's one... Yeah, and he's having a fight with everyone's favourite punching bag, Dante Chen.
Dante Chen. The match starts. He hits Hard Justice pretty quickly. That's the sit-down choke slam. It's a weird move. Isn't that meant to be his finisher, Joe?
No, his finisher is like the GTS.
Well, has it always been that?
No.
Right. So, pretty quickly, he does a beat down, then gets the upper hand till a big boot, a sleeper, and stealing Sammy Guevara's finisher for the win. What a wank!
What a wank! Apparently, I'm fairly sure it was called Feast Your Eyes.
Oh, not shut it down, no?
Not. I'll be back. No, none of that.
Not Retribution or Shut It Down or...
Not, what was he called? Cobblestone or whatever.
Slapjack.
Piss pants. None of that. No, none of that. I believe it was, I'm fairly sure it was referred to as Feast Your Eyes because I remember going, oh, that's a terrible name.
He goes on the mic. He goes, "What do you see? Me plus Hard Justice equals Wesley."
Oh, Hard Justice. Oh. Got a copy of that somewhere on DVD from that Chinese lad that goes around the pubs. Yeah, I I get it, but we all know who he is, so why we haven't do this building him up against jobbers thing?
Joe, we all know who Axiom is, but it's fine.
All right, yeah, fair enough. And at least he hit his finisher properly this time. It looks better.
Yeah, yeah.
Although the camera still did that pull away thing in case he fudged it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. A match that happened.
Yeah. You'll notice as we, like, whilst we don't do our segments and we're going through the actual review, a lot doesn't actually happen.
No, it feels
it's sad
very
to say, but,
Freddy Water, this one, yeah.
There's next up some shite DMD Mine promo versus JD McDonough talking about bone density and bone structure. But more importantly, at the end of it all, Booker T is so excited about it that we get a shucky ducky quack quack. Yeah.
He says that's the shucky ducky quack quack of the evening. So he's limiting himself to one, just one shucky ducky quack quack.
He knows he's only allowed one.
He hasn't got a copyright on it, that's why. He's like it's like Alan Partridge with Aha. He's allowed to use 15 of them a year in perpetuity from ABBA. Yeah, fucking yeah. Again, like not a good. Well, it's a promo, like, but it's nothing we haven't seen.
Yeah, nah, it's hopefully they do. Obviously, he's attacked Wesley, so I assume the assumption is that he's just going straight for that title. Because Wesley isn't up to much, is he? We don't see him all evening anyway.
No, he's off.
So he's off dressing up as figures that are very
controversial. Harold Shipman.
Yeah.
Jeremy Beadle.
Barbara Streisand.
Do you know that Barbara Streisand underneath her house has an entire shopping centre that is stocked with stuff?
Why?
Because she can go down there and shop without being bothered, but it's not staffed, so it's like.
So what's the point in it?
She goes down there to pick gifts for people. I don't understand. Barbara Streisand is so rich, we'll never understand.
Who stocks this shop?
An assistant.
Just one assistant.
Oh, I don't know.
Big shop. Who cleans the shop? Who pays? Well, Barbara Streisand will pay the bills for the shop.
Barbara Streisand.
I don't
know whether it's like. I don't know whether it's like. Yeah. I don't know whether it's like. I don't think it's like a huge shopping centre, but I believe it's like a street of shops.
Well, I'm gonna have to Google it.
Yeah, I mean, I may be wrong, but I remember reading it and going, "That's fucking mental amounts of."
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara. All right, Vic, how are you doing?
Barbara Streisand shop.
Thinking of buying a futon, Barbara.
Personal shopping mall. Someone's Googled it before. In her basement, Streisand constructed a mini shopping mall that features a gift shop, antique clothing shop, a doll shop, and a sweet shop that serves frozen yogurt and popcorn to the A-lister guests she invites to movie screening parties. There's pictures too.
Oh, there you go. Well, put some of them
to be
up.
fair, it literally just looks like a house, to be honest. It's not really a shop, it's a house. It's a house under a house.
Ooh, double houseception.
Yeah.
A house under a house.
A house hacker, like a double decker.
Nice.
Let's never say a shit joke like that ever again.
It's fine, we can got that.
This is going to get stuck with me now. Then.
Yeah, I know. Every time something bad happens. Yeah, Barbara Streisand.
There you go. Barbara Streisand has a shop. There you go. Anyway, that was the funnest part out of that segment. It was Barbara Streisand. Next up, it's the Legends. They talk about the Iron Survivor Challenge. Do your
Iron
funny
Survivor
eye.
Challenge.
There you go. There's your funny eye. Everyone essentially has their pick. Some people have more than one because they're greedy bastards.
Road Dogg's fucking getting all his screen time, isn't he?
Yeah.
Getting his big fat fucking head on telly again.
We talk about the men's first. Road Dogg goes on about Carmel Hayes, Von Wagner, and Grayson Waller candidates. X-Pac says JD McDonough and Axiom, so he's picked 2 smaller guys. Again, Alondra Blaze picks some random guy called Tony D. I don't know who he is.
Hey, got the spaghetti.
Yeah, boppity boopity.
Bibbidi bops. Cannoli.
And Molly Holly picks Joe Gacy. So Rodon gets to pick 3 people, X-Pac 2, and the 2 women only get 1 each.
Well, it is the men's. I used to quite like Molly Holly, but picking Joe Gacy, you're right in the fucking bin, love.
Picking Joe Gacy.
Of all the people to pick, Joe Menace Gacy.
The way they allegedly do it is everyone picks 5 people that should be in the men's match, and then
they
Shawn Michaels looks at it, puts it in a ball, and
goes,
it in a bin.
We're doing the 5 we were gonna fucking do, right? Because actually, no, we're gonna do 4 and then a mystery one in a tournament next week.
Yeah. So what was the point?
Because tournaments, isn't it? It was absolutely, these 2 sections served no purpose whatsoever other than to get Road Dogg's stupid fucking head on telly.
Yeah, literally just get some people on the TV. That's
also for them to do shit jokes at each other as well.
Yeah, there was jokes about people being bad, people backstage, and cool. Anyway, right, I forgot to grab myself a Red Bull. So I'm gonna put my own taurine in it and then consume it. Okay, right. Hello, chum. It's me, Seth Rollins' special boy, Nathan Frazer.
Yeah, all right, Nathan. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. Like the Frosties cat.
So, what brings you here this week, Nathan?
Well, I'm just on my way back from my adult education class from the local polytechnic.
Oh, that's good. So you're bettering yourself.
Yeah. Mum says I have to be out of the house on Wednesday between 4 and 7 for some reason. She's always in the shower when I get back too.
Yeah, that is a mystery, isn't it? So, what are you studying then? You doing your carpentry level 2?
No, I had to stop carpentry after I built my mum a lovely birdhouse, and some of the bigger boys stuffed it full of used tubby grips and set it up.
Tubby grips.
What's wrong, Joe? Why are you laughing at me?
Nothing. I'm sad. That's very creative vandalism on their part, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm doing an English language now for my promos and TED Talks.
You have a TED Talk?
Well, yes. I line up all my stuffed animals and talk to them about important things like climate change and who's the best in the A team.
Well, it's obviously Howling Mad Murdoch. He flew all the planes in the helicopters. And
Nah, you're wrong. It was Boy George.
Boy George is only in 1 episode, Nathan.
I've only seen 1 episode, though. Mum says it's too violent, but she's like my Mr. George. I've completely fumbled that, but I've also changed my accent.
Parabots become sentient.
Stop laughing at me.
Sorry, I'm just sad about the birdhouse still.
Let me finish. I'm not finished. I've only seen 1 episode. Mum says it's too violent, but she'd like Mr. George. She said he's never found a nice girl to settle with.
Yeah, I have some shocking news for your mum there, Nathan.
I've got to go now. Bye.
Okay, bye.
I'm back, baby. I've also got my Red Bull.
Look, that's green.
It's the green Red Bull, green edition Red Bull. See?
Does it contain?
See? Red Bull, green.
Why is it green?
Because it's cactus.
Fuck you. That's what I think.
Not even for that.
Have you been putting Have you been putting stuff in Nathan's mum's birdhouse?
I know nothing of Nathan's
Okay.
mum.
It sounds like the sort of thing you'd do.
If he'd spoke to me, I might actually.
Also, where are you between 4 and 7 on Tuesdays?
Strumming my cat and walking the dog.
Fair enough.
Joe, I've got a letter. It
Have
could be
you
from
now?
anything. So, right. It says the poem. There was a young man from Scotland, and I really want to hold his hand. That's a bit weird.
Doesn't rhyme, that does it? Really? London hand, different sounds.
Yeah. He drinks a blue drink, then pukes in the sink. He's not wrong. And gives me a swelling in my glands.
Okay.
His pen started to gradually run out at the end of that.
Does it get all shaky?
Yeah, so I think you missed a line at the end there.
No, I think that's a limerick in the loosest possible sense of a limerick. It's hard to rhyme stuff.
Oh,
I imagine.
Who knows? Maybe the boy that edits this might actually make it sound good post-release.
Nah, don't worry about it. Nobody listens.
Hi, future Aaron here. We're back. I really did try to make this work. We fumbled a lot of this segment. But as you can tell with all the laughing in between cuts, there was a lot of fumbling. We fucked it. I tried my best to thingy it. I'll give myself a clap in the back because I tried. That's all I've got for you. Nathan's a cunt. Oh, right. That letter can get in the bin. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Back to, where were we? We were at Legends. Aye, cool. Right, we've done that.
Done that.
Can you hear that in the distance, Joe? Again, it appears. It's Dictionary Dickhead.
Boomerang.
Can you tell what it is?
Chaz was us.
Oh,
there
was Rolf Harris talk at my work today. It was a bit weird.
Weirdly, I accused someone of looking like Rolf Harris if he was raised by Jimmy Savile. So
that's like the worst insult I think I've ever heard.
I had other ones chambered, but I thought I'll go easy to start with. It turns out he was from the. Anyway, yeah, I can't tell you where he's from because it's top secrets.
Right. It's Duke Funtime versus Dictionary Dickhead. Yep.
For the honour of Chase You.
For the honour of Chase You. Match starts. Duke gets up her hand till he grabs Waller's hair. Chase tells him no, like he's the family dog.
No. Bad boy. Dirty boy.
Do that.
In your bed.
Smack on the nose.
Yeah, rub his nose in Grayson
his
Waller's,
own feces, yeah.
Grayson Waller's face.
Yeah.
Make him kiss. I mean, what?
Duke hits the elbow. Hits the elbow. He hits eye elbow, like a weird one like that.
He does like Dusty's one, doesn't he?
Yeah, but just the elbow
But
on its
shit.
own.
Yeah.
He hits the elbow, sending Waller to the outside. He goes for a boot on the outside to Waller. Waller dodges, almost hitting Tia Hale. That cost him the match essentially, as Waller hits a silly stunner inside the ring.
He sort of like goes.
He rolls in it. He rolls it in the ring.
They both roll in at the same time, and it's the shittest thing.
Yeah, the camera didn't even pick it up.
No, it just looked like he just hit a cutter from somewhere.
Yeah.
Again, don't care. Stupid match.
You know what you do care about though? What's the slang term for a vagina in Scotland? It's a fud. So guess what? It's
oh Christ! I've just remembered what it is. Oh, it takes me all week.
It's Joe's favourite segment. It's vagina talk time.
You fuckhole! A wee fur burger. And my fucking favourite, a sausage wallet.
Things not to put in your lady garden.
Oh, right. We're still with this list that we've been with for the past 2 weeks, Joe.
Aaron Ball in that middle cove, right?
This is my favourite now. Right.
Just because it makes me so angry.
Right, number 7. If you haven't heard 1 to 6, please do go back.
There's 3 a week.
Episodes.
And at the end, we'll do a vote on the top 5.
Top 5 worst things to put up your vagina.
A lava lamp. Actual lava. Come on.
Right. Yeast infection home remedies like yogurt soaked tampons.
Right.
Sometimes when people have a yeast infection and they feel like yogurt on a tampon is a more natural way to treat it, probably not a great idea. Bacteria and yeast love dark, moist places. So I think I said that. So,
yeah, that was creepy. I didn't get that.
So I think that could be causing of infection. If you suspect you have a yeast infection, get checked out by a doctor, and if she gives her okay, treat it with Monistat, an easy over-the-counter treatment instead of yogurt.
A couple of things,
right?
I don't know much, but I know that if you expose tampons to liquid, they expand. Right? So if you're soaking them in yogurt and then trying to pop them in, it's not happening, is it?
Would it soak up the yogurt though? Because it's thicker.
It's liquid, isn't it?
It's still thick though. That's like
I don't want to.
That's like putting chocolate spread on your bread and wonder why it hasn't melted in. It's still technically a liquid if you're looking at it that way.
Chocolate spread is an emulsion and not. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's the thing of like, well, every couple of years there's that teenage girls are getting drunk by soaking tampons in vodka, and I'm like, no, they're not. They're drinking it like normal people do. Who's got the time and effort?
Why would you waste money on a tampon to put it in vodka?
Nobody is. It's one of those things that comes round every so often. Like, what was the one? Like, fucking. I'm not doing. Is it Spunk Ball? Which was where
Spunk Ball.
Yeah, which is.
You have to talk about it, Joe.
No. It was a thing of where cars would pull up alongside you, yell Spunk Ball, and then throw a tennis ball soaked in lighter fluid on fire into your car. Never happened. Urban legend. Like the road, the child's seat at the side of the road with a blanket over it, so you stop and then Russians steal your organs. It's just fucking nonsense. It's just them things that old ladies share on Facebook and stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know the shite. I mean, yeah.
The over 40s Facebook groups. Those lot. Minus Joe.
Yeah. I'm
Minus Joe.
Facebook. Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'm all about.
Right. Number 8. Fruits and vegetables.
Oh, come on. I've all seen those videos.
For starters, the old wives' tale is a lie. Vegetables cannot take root inside your vagina and grow.
A potato fucking did. Not in mine.
I love a good sex potato.
Jimmy Somerville's the sex potato.
There are some major concerns with putting veggies in there, though, according to the doctor. Vegetables have pesticides, so you're putting pesticides in your vagina, which I don't really recommend. And
what if you wash them first?
Oh, you're not meant to wash your vagina.
No, the vegetables, you fool.
I mean, they'll still be pesticides.
Nah, I'll give them a good old scrubbing. I'll scrub that cucumber.
You can have them break off and have little bits and pieces that stay there for rather unhealthy amounts of time, which, again, I don't recommend. But
no.
Nothing takes root, it'll just rot.
Nobody wants fanny soup, do they?
And number 9, probably the worst one. Anything you've just used for butt stuff and haven't yet cleaned.
Like a carrot. Yeah, I mean that should be like number 1, really. What did we do? We did potatoes at number 1, didn't we, or something? Like, don't put shit in your fannies.
Number 1 was douches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, don't put Tods in there. We shouldn't have to explain this to you. It's not our position. We're supposed to be a fun wrestling podcast. Like,
If you want to use a toy in the anal area, first of all, remember that it has to have some sort of retrieval device, a string or something along with that.
Retrieval device? Like a grappling hook?
Depends
A
how big
string!
the
A string! It's not like in those cartoons where someone puts a coin into a vending machine and then pulls it out.
That's why I have a Woody from Toy Story.
There's a snake in my ass.
My husband happens to be a colon and rectal surgeon, so I hear of toys getting stuck in the colon because there's nothing to remove it. If you want to switch,
stuck in there. Like an Etch-a-Sketch.
if you want to switch back and forth between vaginal and anal play, then I would definitely wash the toy in between. And you may want to use a condom on some of the toys as well.
I'll buy two. Like,
then you're buying two of everything.
yeah. A lot of places will do a buy one, get one free offer. I imagine.
You have to mark it at the bottom, not Andy, but anal.
Oh, you see, but the thing is, a V and an A looks, if it gets twisted up, it's hard.
You put the L backwards.
You have to put the poo emoji on one of them. Yeah, no, Jesus Christ. This
list is fantastic.
I came home early from work for this.
Hey, that's us halfway through the list now.
Oh,
more next week.
Do they struggle to fill the back half of the list? Like, no, not like that. No, like, when you see those like 20 things you won't believe, and the last 5 or so are just shit. Like, are just absolute rubbish. Why not just make the list 15?
I'm looking at the list and be prepared.
Okay, the Boy Scouts. Okay,
yeah,
right.
Be prepared. That was vagina talk time.
Christ.
I hate it. Speaking of vaginas, it's Big Body Javi. He says it's Big Body Tuesday.
He says Big Body Tuesday. He's got a big body pillow, and then he advertises his cologne, BBC. which as we know from Tricon Pipe.
BBC is also one of Keanu James's
alter egos.
Yep. Axiom saves this segment. They're gonna have a fight, a scrap.
Yep. Axiom's legs healed now, so he's medically cleared.
Or is it?
A lot of knee-based injuries in this episode, isn't there?
Yep.
Yep.
Or a lot of people just going for knees anyway.
It's fine. Yeah, but we get to see Big Body Javi have a fight later.
For once, yep. Basically, Axiom goes, "Oh, do you remember when you called me out 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it's happening now. Cheers.
Let's have a fight." Yeah.
Nathan?
No. Yeah.
Is that how I've never spoke to him? Because it's you all the time.
It's just me talking to myself like that.
Yeah.
That James McAvoy film. Yeah. X-Men.
What? He talks to himself. Well, he does talk to himself.
Yeah, it's Split. Yeah. Is it Split? Oh.
Split and
Splitters.
Glass.
Yeah. Splitters.
Right. Splitters. Anyway.
Ring splitters. Go.
Next up is Keanu James versus Fallon Henley. Keanu has new music that actually suits it and doesn't sound like spooky horror games music. B10
Tricorn Pipe.
Tricorn Pipe, yeah. Tricorn Pipe Keanu is her name.
Against the small conservative constituency of Fallon Henley.
Yep. See, we're getting all the nicknames in this week.
That's literally the best thing about this match was the nicknames we just gave it.
You know what the worst thing is? B Terror says, by day Keanu's a lawyer, by night she's a hottie biscotti. When asked what that is, he says, look it up.
Oh Jesus. If it says Tricorn Pipe.
There is two things here. There's two.
Go on. I have a feeling that one of them is disgusting.
A real hottie, someone you could just suck on / eat.
That's fine.
So that the guy over there is a hottie biscotti. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one, a slang term used for nice boys who feed ducks. Oh, look at that. Hottie biscotti feeding ducks.
Nope, don't get it. Is feeding ducks
Ducky,
code?
ducky, quack, quack.
Oh, shut up. Like, B-Terror's writing his own articles on fucking... This will make me relevant again somehow.
There is a third one, which is similar to the first one. A sexy asshole. Olivia, you're such a hottie biscotti. Damn right I am, bitch.
I like the fact that on Urban Dictionary they have these little conversations at the end. Like, can you use it in a sentence? Technically, no, because that isn't a sentence, is it?
But there you go. Those are...
That's what a hottie biscotti is. So we're learning stuff.
One of the two things, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you feed ducks, you're a hottie biscotti. Or if you're just a sexy motherfucker, you're a hottie biscotti. I'm more like a pudgy tea cake.
A pudgy tea cake?
Yeah, like a Tunnock's tea cake. Yeah.
Scotland's
Wrapped in
finest.
foil.
Yep.
Aye.
Aye.
I prefer the caramel wafers myself.
I like the coconut wafers, which is essentially a caramel wafer.
Yeah,
but,
they get all stuck in my teeth. Yeah. The match, like, Kiana James looks better than she has done in recent weeks, possibly because of Fallon Henley carrying her. I don't know. But the bullshit finish of hitting her with a bag, fuck this.
I didn't get the finish. But we do get our first, what the Norwegians would call bilda. It's picture in picture.
It's good. That was like Eurovision, wasn't it?
We're still doing the same as last week. It's
fun stories, isn't it?
Fun stories, and we're sticking with everyone's favourite giant, Andre. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
At the time, he drank like 27 beers and pissed himself.
I'm saying that like you get a choice. You don't get a choice in what we're picking here.
Yeah, this isn't a democracy. It's like Britain.
Yeah. Andre, at one point, was harassed about his size by 4 drunks in a bar. Andre attempted to avoid confrontation, but they persisted. Eventually, he chased them out of the bar, and when they locked themselves in their car, he rolled their car over with them in it. Andre was never charged, probably because the police never believed the 4 drunk guys ranting about an angry giant that knocked over their car.
Again, right? Like, I've been drunk. And if I saw Andre the Giant, I wouldn't be like, you fanny. Would you? You wouldn't.
You wouldn't go, you're a big bastard.
Look at you. What's the weather like up there? Hey. You know what they say about men with big shoes, don't they? Hey. It's far. You just wouldn't. You'd be like, please don't crush my head like a grape, sir. Like, the more I learn about Andre the Giant, the more I like him because he just was put upon constantly, wasn't he?
He's just a human being stuck in a giant's body.
He's a little boy trapped in a giant close-up man.
Oh, right, that was your first Andre the Giant story of today.
Do you want my one quiz? I didn't have enough time to do the rest.
That's all right, mate. We've got you covered.
Hit me with your quiz justice.
It's just 2 quick ones. We'll do the first one. You get the second one.
Okay.
Right. So, I have 3 things. That is something that's a real thing. Only one of them is a real thing. The other 2 aren't real things.
Oh, if this is bum toys.
You have to guess what the real thing is. A fud nud.
Right.
A penis genius.
That sounds real because it rhymes.
Or cock docking.
I know cock docking's a real thing. Don't ask me how. I'm going to go with fud dud is not real.
2 are not real, Joe.
2 are not real.
2 are not real.
Genius penis then.
So those are the fake ones. Do you think cock docking is real?
Cock docking is a real thing.
Right.
I've seen it on the internet.
You've seen it on the internet.
Yeah.
Well, Joe is correct. Cock docking is a real thing. I don't like that he says he's seen it on the internet.
I'm a man of the world.
It is when two men get together and one of them puts their foreskin over the other one's shaft.
Yeah. It's the reverse of a moon landing. Yeah. What?
I've seen it on the internet.
I'm a man of the world. I'm a bon vivant.
A man of the dock.
This is literally, you've just spent how long looking up shit on Urban Dictionary that has well worse stuff on there?
No. I
Was it like the Minnesota Hot Pocket or whatever?
I already knew cock docking was a thing. I just
Yeah,
had to think
everyone
of
does.
two things that were shite.
To be fair, I'm surprised.
A fud nod.
Yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been something on Dragon's Den called the Penis Genius, which
The
like,
penis genius.
yeah, it's just a little hat that goes on your cock and makes it look smarter, like one of them little graduation caps. Like,
with a pair of glasses on it too.
yeah, a little, yeah, that'd be fun. Anyway,
that was your first picture in picture.
you let Aaron write one quiz, and that happens.
Oh, back from the break. B Terror doesn't know who Scrooge McDuck is.
Jesus, yes.
Henley constantly tries to fight back. They do a double hair grabby, twirly thing. It looked shite.
Yeah.
Henley gets hits in until Kiana grabs her bag, which gives her the win.
Yeah.
Shite finish. It was awful. It's
Referee doesn't call that like a foreign object or whatever, but
yeah, it's
whatever.
fine.
Yeah. Shite.
Next up is Odyssey Jones, Idris Nofi, Malik Blade. All I've got for this is just saying the cardigan isn't the same colour as last week.
Nope. But welcome to NXT, where there will be a fight over a cardigan.
Yeah.
Coming up in the following weeks, we're going to have fights over...
Can I just say, right? He said for weeks that they were never his dad's sweaters. They were always inspired.
He would take him to buy the jumpers every
when he was
Thanksgiving.
younger, and now it's just a tradition that he goes and gets.
Because if that was a jumper when he was a kid, unless he's like
He's a
Benjamin
big
Button,
kid.
yeah, like
yeah,
Right,
that
but
cardigan's not the same colour as last.
no,
week.
it's not. But in coming weeks, we're going to have fights based over people who don't replace the toilet roll or put it on the wrong way round.
Oh,
and
which
people
way do
who
you
drink
put it?
Oh, I put it facing with the flap outside.
As
Facing
in
you.
the flap is beside you.
Yeah,
Yes, that's fine.
that's the correct way.
Yes.
Because you use less toilet roll that
I'm
way.
pretty sure I've had this argument with someone on the podcast. I shall not say which one of the three it is, but yes.
Standing up and sitting down. And also people who use nearly all the milk and then put it back in the fridge. That's the worst kind of bastard.
What if you don't need that milk?
You're putting this much back rather than throwing the carton in the bin.
That's a waste of milk. You can get a cup of tea at that milk.
No, you couldn't.
That much? What?
A little tiny wee bit.
You only need a dash of milk for a good cup of tea.
Tubby grip.
Tubby. What are you on about tubby grip for? What's a
Never
tubby
mind.
grip?
It's the new Teletubbies porno. Tubby grip.
There probably is a porno about Teletubbies somewhere.
Tubby custard everywhere, mate.
Oh, see when Snoo comes out. Snoo? Nope, that's
Futurama. Sex. The Nunu, I believe it was.
Nunu,
yeah. Fuck this.
Cool. We'll see them later. Next,
I'm going to do this on my own to make my dad and also the jumper seller proud.
Yeah. Next up, the legends talk about the women's Iron Survivor talk. What was that, Joe? You said because it's a men's match, the men got more picks. Road Dogg has 2, X-Pac has 2, Molly Holly has 2, Alundra Blaze has 1.
Yeah, but to be fair, Alundra Blaze picks Fallon Henley saying she'd like to go for a drink with her. Don't think you should drink any more, love.
Yep, that's probably right.
Yeah. Again, a similar thing though of them all trying to. Molly Holly looks like genuinely like she was invited there, And she put thought into this.
Yeah.
And the other one's just like, what do you want us to say? Because we don't give a shit. But yeah, like...
Hey, Molly Holly's there already, isn't she? She's a backstage person.
But like, does Molly pick Kiana James?
Molly picks Indy Hartwell and Alba Fire.
Oh, that's all right then.
X-Pac picks Cora and Kiana James.
Kiana James?
She got the win over whatever.
This wasn't happening live.
It's always live, Joe.
Sean's tagged. He's got to be on by 8.
Right. Do you have anything else to say about that? Cause
no, it was shite. These segments were fucking horrible.
They were absolutely useless. Next up, it's Cora. Cora. The skateboarder. Cora. She's on TikTok.
She's on TikTok saying, "Wendy Chu, you stink."
That is genuinely how it went.
That was what it was like. You're getting bullied like you were when you were at school.
Yeah,
shit house.
Yeah,
and it was just like, fuck me.
Quite sad.
But we found out today in the Discord that Wendy Chu responded with, and I quote, "Fuck you, cunty Cora."
Cunty Cora.
Cunty Cora.
Cunty Cora. Let's go.
So,
well done.
Well done, Wendy Chu. We're getting a character change for Wendy Chu. She's going back to being fucking, what was it? Mei Ying?
Mei Ying, that's the one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go on, act doing spooky shit at people. Sit down a lot.
Yep, that's all you get from Cora the Skateboarder, by the way. We just wanted to do the song because that's how it works. Anyway, for next up,
I mean, you can put the Wendy Chu song in there as well if you want.
I can do what I want.
You're editing it.
Wendy Chu. Wendy Choo Choo. 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 There's a 6-woman tag. It's Nikita Lyons. She comes out. Zoe Stark attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get,
like a shark attack, but Stark. Yeah.
1K Array from Racism come out first, and then as Nikita Lyons is coming out, Zoe Starks sneaks up behind her, and takes a knee out. Another knee-based injury.
As the camera goes backstage, follows Zoe Stark, they pan off the side. It's Toxic Attraction, including Mandy. They all laugh.
Yeah, they're all having a whale of a time. This is the funniest thing to them since man gets hit in groin with football.
That's it. The match is cancelled. Good.
If only that was true, though, boys and girls. If only that was true.
Good. Next up after that, we get a Lyra Valkyria promo.
Right. This annoyed me.
Why?
Because of the bastarding of Celtic mythology that she was doing. tearing feathers from the Morrigan. She'd rip your fucking head off, mate. But yeah. It's Aleph.
Aoife. What is actually, how do you actually say her name? Aoife.
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 Aiofe.
There used to be a player that played for Dunfermline called Effie. It was EFE.
That's a problem. You pronounce it like that, wouldn't you? But Aiofe is.
These fucking Irish are weird, though.
Yeah. Sayaban.
Aoife.
It's Aoife, but she's now Lyra because no one in America no one in Britain can pronounce it.
Lyra Valkyria.
Valkyria. Which is a bit too close to.
Someday better carry on.
It's a bit too close to. What was it? Oh, was it Tia Valkyrie that they briefly had in NXT a while back?
Oh, no.
We had I'm sure we had a Valkyrie for a while.
Yeah, Aoife Valkyrie.
No. In American NXT.
Oh, Taya, yeah.
Yeah, for like a couple of weeks, and then they've been
She
there.
wasn't. She was Money something or
Oh yeah, she was that little fucking dog, weren't she? Yeah.
Money. She had a weird name. I can't remember.
Chardonnay Monet or something. It was something shite anyway. Because was Tia Valkyrie, and then but yeah, we're getting another Valkyria, so that's exciting. Someone's clearly played God of
Frankie
War.
Monet, it was.
Frankie Monet.
There you go.
Yeah, she had like 2 sort of squash matches in a match, and then they binned her off after spending 2 months like dropping promos and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We didn't. But yeah, it's clearly someone's played God of War and got a fucking bonk on. Let's put Valkyries in this. She's Irish.
A bonk.
A bonk on.
A bonk. Right.
I don't know. I'm excited. It's something different, but it now feels like that all of the British people have got to be spooky fucking witches.
That's how it goes.
No!
There's 2 Scottish lassies in here that are just Rajis and ginger and pasty white.
Yeah, but one's a spooky witch and one's like a fire mage. Right?
One lives in a fucking dark tunnel with a fire under a bridge.
No, you're thinking of the Three Billy Goat Scruff there, aren't you? No, but why can't we just have a woman who works in fucking Sainsbury's? Like, she comes out in a tabard, right? This is another one of Joe's British wrestlers.
Yeah. Sainsbury's worker, right?
Sainsbury's, she just comes out, and then she, as a finisher, she just puts them yellow reduced stickers on you and kicks you in the dick. Oh, I also had, what was it? Lee Weatherspoon's Hardman Dixon.
Weatherspoon's Hardman.
Weatherspoon's Hardman.
But you'd never see him on his own. He'd always have his
that's it. He's always got an entourage. Yeah.
And if you get him on his own, he's like dead quiet.
But they're always carrying them shitty burgers with them.
Oh, I got this for a tenner with a pint. Aye.
But he won't fight on Tuesdays because that's Curry Club.
There you go.
There you go. That's 2 more. Sainsbury's workers and Lee Weatherspoon's Hardman Dixon.
Oh, there we go. Right. Electra Lopez is up next. She says she's a trendsetter. A trendsetter at what? Believing in your own hype when no one else does.
She's also like she's not the mamacita, but she says something. And I'm like, I hate this.
I can't remember.
But yeah.
It doesn't matter what she says anyway.
No.
Next up after that is Axion versus Nobody Heavy. The match starts, Axiom hits a drop kick, then limps, making us limp into what the Gujarati would call Citramam Chitra. It's picture in picture.
Good pronunciation.
Yeah.
It was.
I didn't want to do the accent.
No, it's fine. I don't like doing the accent. But then I feel like, am I being like people who go to France and going, Dos baguettes, s'il vous plaît? And that's Spanish anyway, that first part, wasn't it? It's duh, isn't it? But yeah, at least you're trying.
Right. Picture in picture, we have another Andre the Giant little story for you.
Christ. The time some small children threw stones at him and he dressed as a bear and murdered them.
Hulk Hogan in his early career, before Hulkamania, would invite particularly hot women to his matches where he'd give them a ringside seat so he could show off to them in particular. Andre didn't care for this, thinking Hulk was not being professional and told him so. One night, Hulk had 3 lovely ladies in the front row. When Andre noticed Hulk flexing for them, Andre started working very stiff. At one point, legit choking Hogan in a corner and yelling, "No more girlfriends!"
Wow! I'm going to have to find like a book on Andre the Giant now because he sounds like my kind of guy. He's just like, no, stop being sexy, Hulk. We're not here to turn the women on. We're here to make sweaty nerd men angry. Lovely fella. Right. We want
You crack on with your...
Right. So we all remember the sexy book author Chuck Tingle and his I'm sure he's won prizes. Not Booker prizes, but like sexy book prizes. Just 5 more book titles. Are they real? Are they fake? Only Chuck Tingle knows. Number 1. My gender fluid butt is pounded by this handsome pterodactyl space accountant.
That is far too big a title to fit on the front of a book. Fake.
It's very much real. Yep. The thing is, he puts like certain words big and certain words small, so it all fits on. Like a word cloud. Number 2. My erotic biscuit adventure with the ghost of Hitler.
True.
No, I've clearly made that up.
You say that, did you? You're the first one.
That's what makes it so good. This plays to my strengths. Number 3. I freed this handsome cargo ship from the Suez Canal, and now he's stuck in my butt.
True.
That is true.
Yeah, I got one.
I think on the book cover, they've like Thomas the Tank Engine, the Suez Canal, like it's got a little face on it, which is that's fun, isn't it? Right. Shit. Number 4. Pounded in the butt by my handsome sentient library card, who seems otherworldly, but in reality is just a natural part of the priceless resources our library system provides.
How does that fit on the front of a book?
It's a paperback.
False.
Nope, very much real. And finally, number 5. All I want for Christmas is my sentient Christmas tree to eat my ass.
We've not had a Christmas special yet, so give us that true Christmas special, please. No? Oh.
1 out of 5! I found your kryptonite, and it's Chuck Tingle.
It's the fact that we all get to look at this together, all these titles.
Well, I mean, if you want to, if you've got some time to kill and you want to Photoshop together, all I want for Christmas is my sentient Christmas tree to eat my ass.
Oh, has Chuck Tingle got a Twitter? I will make an at him. Here's the front cover for your Christmas special.
I don't think he do. Oh, I know he's on Tumblr, but you'd have to get someone who knows what Tumblr is.
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't know. Just seems like a lot of people just, yeah.
All fucking the simps and emo girls and all that nonsense.
I know they allowed boobs back on it now, so that was the thing that they, like didn't
get a life, get a partner, then you get boobs.
Get docking.
Get docking. Get
down the docks. Is that why they're called docks? No, right. I mean, no, that was didn't like Yahoo or someone buy Tumblr for loads of money and then barred the boobs, and it lost loads of money because everyone was like, if I can't see knockers on the internet, then yeah. And you go, the internet's it's full of cats and boobs.
Tumblr bought by Yahoo instantly. There you go.
Yeah, I thought it was. They bought it for like an obscene amount of money, and then within like 6 months, it was worth a fraction of that.
Yeah.
I think they did it with other stuff as well. I think they did it with possibly Vine. But anyway, it's not important. This isn't Joe's investment hour.
Right. Back from the picture in pictures. Fast-paced match. Bernal goes for the leg constantly because everyone likes a leg attack in this week's episode.
Chop blocks to the knee.
Axiom eventually wins with a golden ratio.
Yeah. Which is just a big super kick, isn't it?
It's not even that. That's the thing. It's like a weird running heel kick thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we did care for this match, but what we do care for is there's no scripts this week, but there is a superhero in this match.
There is. You know he's a superhero because you've got that shitty camera effect when he comes out.
So guess what? It's the Drizzling Scripts.
Drizzling Scripts.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Right, we're here to talk about, well, you'll hear it. Marvel Comics are usually pretty good about being body positive. So we honestly don't know what happened when they decided to make a character like Big Bertha. This character is basically the walking embodiment of fat shaming, and well, that's really what makes her one of the worst superheroes out there. It's hard to ignore the message she sends to people. Big Bertha was a supermodel who gained the superpower of being able to grow to any size while having super strength. Every comic she has with her involves fat jokes, including the one where she's caught Leather Boy by sitting on him.
It feels like you're fully laying into Leather Boy a bit here.
Leather Boy once laid into.
Also, like, I meant to look this up last week, but I had other stuff to do. What comic publisher are these from?
Big Bertha is Marvel, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, so that means Leather Boy. Wow, it must have been a very dark time. Must have been that weird 90s era. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Big Bertha and Leather Boy. They're a crime fighting duo. Duo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big Bertha is very big, by the way. She is.
Is she? How big is she?
Honkingly big.
Is she the? Wasn't there a? Oh no, this is me showing my age now.
She looks like a 50-year-old lesbian woman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you see it? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Ah, fellas. She looks like if April O'Neil let herself go. Yeah. No, there's anything wrong with that.
Right.
You do you.
Anyway,
personal choice.
Joe went about that the right way, but anyway, we'll carry on. Next up, Lions gets medically cleared. We're having a match again, Joe. Woo! Yeah! Hey, let's go. After that, Pretty Deadly appear. No one is talking enough about them. They also say that they're doing a Christmas special next week.
Something
I can't remember
like
what it
that,
was.
yeah.
They were going to do like a pantomime or something. Or something.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, well, see it next week, and we'll talk about it next week. Stay tuned. Come join us next week. Yeah.
Come Tuesday.
Come next Tuesday.
I tell you what I would like, actually. I would like an NXT pantomime.
An NXT pantomime? Why?
Because A, it's a quintessentially British thing. Like, no one else does pantomimes. Only the British people do.
Right.
And also, I think it'd be quite funny. That's it. You know, when they used to do the ITV ones with Julian Clary and them all, and no, they used to do them. No, okay, fine. Again, just me being an old man. Hello, Julian Clary.
No, I was never.
No, all right, that's fine. But yeah, it's not. It's going to be some shite. It's going to be them fanning about in Christmas hats.
Yeah. Right. Next up. Sorry, it is Apollo at a diner. He doesn't touch his full plate of macaroni cheese once.
Nope. It's carb loading.
Braun Breaker shows up. They riff-raff about the match next week. We didn't care about that. It's fine.
It was all just very, I respect you. I respect you too. Okay, I'm going to have a breakfast. Oh, don't have a breakfast. And then, but apparently now, right, you know when Apollo's eye was weird and he got visions? Apparently he's still doing that?
Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
But it does feed into Troy's theory that, Braun's losing this, whatever it's called, Inception Day or whatever.
Deadline, NXT Deadline.
Penis.
I was so bored, I put this on 2x speed. None of Apollo's visions have not come true, allegedly. Was there not one about Grayson Waller and he lost to Grayson Waller?
Every other vision in it.
Every other vision.
Every other vision. So you've got to line them up nice. Yeah. It just like there was no. It's like with something like that that's supposed to be a big match feel.
Yeah.
I respect you. I respect you too. No, spit in his eggs. Call him a dickhead. Like, do something. Ever since he went fishing last week, Braun Breaker's become all right wet end, hasn't he? Like, he's just mimbling about the place.
Yep.
Yeah. And he doesn't pay for that coffee either. That's what it'll be. If we've got a fight over a jumper, it'll be a fight over a 75p cup of coffee.
Right.
You goddamn son of a bitch.
Disgusting behaviour. Apollo is a space thing.
Space
So
thing.
guess what? Space fact time.
Space facts.
Right, space fact time. Shooting stars are just burning comments. Burning comments? Oh, that's Twitter.
Burning communists.
That's not space, that's Twitter. Shooting stars are just burning comets. I almost did it again.
Oh.
In our atmosphere. Right? Wrong. They are real shooting stars called hypervelocity stars, which are moving through space at more than 1 million miles per hour. Is one headed this way? Best hope not.
I mean, I'd welcome it at this point, to be fair.
Wow, Joe. Wow.
What?
We're having valuable me and you time.
Oh, not this. This is
And-
lovely. I just mean, like, in general, innit? Everything's so tired.
Yep. we're done with the world.
Why won't they let me die?
Next up, speaking of letting things die, it's the Diamond Mine. JD versus Julius match starts as I'm still trying to sing but not sing at the same time. It's very weird. Match starts. It's a very grappling match. I hope you like your headlocks and your arm locks. JD eventually runs around Julius, making us run around for content last minute for a third. What the Filipino would call Larawan si Larawan. It's picture in picture.
More Andre the Giant, please.
Another hilarious Andre Stoney. Fuck me. Another hilarious Andre story that Heenan liked to tell was one where they were on an airplane and Andre, who was quite inebriated at the time, was fiddling with the armrest of his seat. When the flight attendant came by to ask if he needed anything, Andre, giving up on the armrest, asked for a screwdriver, i.e. the drink.
Mm-hmm.
The attendant came back with an actual screwdriver, to which an exasperated Andre snarked, "What would you have brought me if I asked for a Bloody Mary?" At that point, Heenan took the confused attendant aside and offered some advice. If a 7'5", 500-pound man who's clearly smashed off his ass comes onto the plane, don't give him tools.
It's true. Yeah. I never understood why it's called a screwdriver. It's just a vodka and orange.
Is that all it is?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I call it a vodka orange juice.
Screwdriver drink.
Oh, there'll probably be some hipster version of it that's got fucking jojoba in it.
No, in the UK it is referred to as a vodka and orange. There you
Right.
go.
Okay, so it's just an American thing.
Yeah.
Right. So, go into my fucking local, ask for a screwdriver, someone will stab you. Philip's head, mate.
There must be a reason it's called a screwdriver.
I think I know this.
The drink originated from World War II. The origin of the name screwdriver is less clear, but the name appeared in Ankara, Turkey, and later in Istanbul. Variations that did not help in any
I
way.
believe it was because engineers or someone would stir it with their screwdrivers. And like, it's vodka and orange, it doesn't need stirring.
Yeah.
Unless you've got juicy bits in it, which you should then stir it. Right.
Right.
They all settle to the bottom.
Nah, that's true. Yep.
Fucking
Cool.
moving on.
No, not moving on. We're still picture in picture, Joe.
Oh, Christ. I don't know.
We've got
Willy Wangles.
The same game again. I've got 3 things. Only one of them is real. Can you tell me which one of the 3 is real? Vacation dick, homely dick, or barbecue dick?
I want to say homely dick. I didn't think that was a word you knew. It's got to be vacation dick then, hasn't it?
Yep, vacation dick. A dick that's too big to take on a daily basis, but makes for good vacation sex. Bigger than a boyfriend dick.
Oh, I thought it was Dick you only got on vacation.
Oh, Sean's got a total vacation dick. That's why all the girls have him as their side dick.
There's so much dick flying around at the moment. Would you want a side dick? Like a traction handle.
If you can't
No,
handle
like,
the
you've
dick,
got a
but
regular-
you want it.
A regular dick, and then a side dick coming off the side of it, like a
Like,
handle.
If you had a Gurphy boy like that big and that long, that's a side dick. You only want
That's
that once a month.
That's a Pringles tube, that, mate.
Oh,
Percy Pringle, not that
Eh.
one. Do you reckon that's why he was called? Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Hungry Drummer, for giving me that. That's nice of you.
What's he hungry for? Pringles.
Drummers.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
Back from the break in this year up here. It's a nice suplex with JD kneeing Julius whilst in the air.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. It was quite cool. There's a good fast-paced action. Just one action. JD constantly aiming for the leg again. JD goes to use the chair. Sanga takes the hit, no sells it.
Yep.
That's what I've written down.
And then that gets DQ'd. But throwing a handbag at someone, that's fine.
Yeah, did you not know that? Gosh.
I don't know the rules, obviously.
Gosh.
And then, into Shergo, we want you at 100%.
Yep, that's exactly what happens.
Bothered.
But JD's from... I can never remember the intro to it. Do we have an intro for this?
I'm in mine.
No, we're gone from that. That's a thing of the past. JD is an Irish person. He's small. He's not quite ginger. But yeah, it's Irish fact time. Immigration has always been an important part of the culture in Ireland, but historically it was Irish people leaving, not the other way around.
Aye.
Tell me about it. I've just been back to Lanzarote.
Full of Irish people?
Genuinely, yes.
Really?
Not even taking the piss.
Oh.
There's more Irish pubs than anything else.
Is that not for people like you who go there to go to Irish pubs, though?
I don't, though. Like, we went everywhere. The only reason we went to Irish pubs was either for bingo or for football.
What a rock and roll holiday.
No, but
I didn't mean people like you, but I meant like people who go there and will only go to.
Yes. That's stupid. No.
Sausage, egg, and chips every day for breakfast, please.
Nah,
have you got Thwaites beer on tap? Yeah, shit like that.
It's tropical over there, is what it's called. The local beer. It tastes like shit.
Oh.
Anyway,
Is that the one you got in McDonald's?
No, that was Mahoo.
You're who?
Mahoo?
You're who?
Mahoo. That was the worst beer I think I've ever had in my life. It was rotten.
Was it out of like the milkshake machine that they don't clean?
I don't know. I don't know where it came from. That's the issue. Right. 20 years ago, only 2% of the population in Ireland was foreign, which means it was very unusual to meet someone of another nationality in Ireland. Since then, things have changed a lot. Ireland joined the European Union, Dublin became the European Silicon Valley, and Ryanair was launched. Ryanair, if you don't know, which you should, is airline.
Cheap airline.
Cheap airline, yeah. The leader on its market just now in Europe. With this opening to Europe, Ireland became a very attractive destination for many people. Now, 18% of the population in Ireland is foreign-born. This rate is even higher in Dublin. This means that 1 person out of 5 is foreign. Ireland becomes such a cosmopolitan place where various communities live and mix together to perfection.
That sounds like by the Dublin tourist board, doesn't it? Like we all get on, honest.
belovedcity.com, but it's be like a bzzz.
That's even worse. Again, there was a thing about this the other day, wasn't there, about the population of... I'm not getting into that because that's where FUDs lie. There was a thing about Britain not being a Christian country anymore, and I'm like, was it ever?
Yeah.
You know why? Because all the old people got killed by COVID, didn't they? The only people that go to church are old people because they fear death.
Yep. Dry your eyes, you fucking cretins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus might have died for someone's sins, but he didn't die for mine.
I don't know how to answer that, but sure.
It's fine. I told you, I think wearing this house coat made me go all like the dude. It's so very whimsical.
Right.
Yeah, that was a disqualification. Great.
Yeah, cool. Next up, it's an Albert Fire promo. I have Parabot to tell us what she said.
Yes.
Yep, it's the best you're getting out of this segment.
How dare you? How very fucking dare you, Isladon? Don't make me take you to Judge Rinder for being a fanny like the couple took their neighbour on an episode for their neighbour's dog getting it on with their cat.
I want to watch that episode of Judge Rinder.
Have you not seen it?
What did
Oh
they think
my
was gonna-
God.
What did they think was going to happen?
Oh my God. Have you not seen that? Oh.
I don't watch Judge Rinder, do I?
I need to. No, neither have I, but this clip is famous.
Oh,
for
well, I look
the
forward
lassie-
to watching that.
The
then.
lassie actually laughs when the couple are going, "Oh, I've had to take my cat to the vets and get depression pills for it," and she just goes
A little bit saucy
because
action.
her
It's
dog
decent
shagged
action.
their cat.
Yeah, it's fine. Nothing can happen. You're not going to get a cat dog, are you? Does Rinder throw it out?
I can't remember.
Rinder seems like the sort of person like, this is ridiculous. Yeah.
I will put the clip.
Evening was just kind of wrapping up. I just went along to the room just to have a wee quick check. As I got into the corridor, I saw that the door was slightly ajar. I heard noises, kind of whimpering, bit of kind of growling, looked round the door, not sure what to expect, and I found the cat, the dog over the cat, in an uncompromising position.
When you said uncompromising position, I know this is difficult for you to hear, Nicky. Can you describe precisely what you saw, please?
The dog was trying to have sex with our cat.
When I went into the room, we couldn't see the cat. She was under the bed. The dog was panting, scraping the carpet, trying to get under the bed. Sandra thought this was hilarious.
Yeah.
She was laughing?
Yes.
Yep, still
Thought
laughing.
it was all a big joke.
I knew Max had a thing with human legs, but I didn't think in a million years that he would try it on with a cat.
Well, again, the distress caused Nicky just with all this laughing and behaviour. Just it was ridiculous.
I was absolutely fuming.
What did she say?
Your dog, cat, your dog, a cat. You done nothing about it.
What did you say?
My cat's traumatised. I said, don't be silly.
That's not what you said. You burst out laughing. My cat's now on medication for anxiety and depression.
What else would you want from Sandra?
An apology. An actual heartfelt apology.
I'm really, really sorry, Nicky. I'm really, really, really sorry. I didn't realise that it was... I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing? It's not a funny situation. You're
There's
supposed to be
not even any
apologising.
point. There's not any point in you trying to apologise, Sandra, because it's no heartfelt. You're only apologising because you've been nasty. That's what your face fell out sitting tittering, as if it's funny. I don't have my pet anymore, and I don't know how long I can carry on with vet bills.
Right, I'm
And
sorry then. I'm really, really,
I don't
really
believe
sorry.
you, Sandra.
It's
I don't
nerves that's
believe.
making me laugh. It's nerves.
Well, try being in my shoes. Your dog was completely irresponsible. You were irresponsible, and that's all I've got to say on the matter.
Maybe she should have called her cat Pussy
Whatever.
Galore.
Whatever.
Oh,
Also, Alma fired her as well. You fanny.
Yeah, how very fucking,
How fucking dare you? Yeah, a segment nobody cares about. They're trying to build this feud that nobody cares about.
Yeah, poo segment, poo gimmick, poo change of character, poo name. It's poo story time.
Shall we get into
Why does somebody not know how to flush a toilet after they've had a shit?
What do you mean?
Well, it was fucking one of yous. Disgusting!
You know, so we had no sections at the start, and now it's thick and fast.
I can't help when NXT put her.
No, I know. The pacing. They need to work on the pacing. That's all I'm saying.
Disgusting, isn't it?
Go on, hit me with your dirty poo talk.
One time in high school, a bunch of us were staying over at a friend's house on a Friday night. No, you're not going to sing DJ Bad Boy this time? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you were going to...
listening. I was entranced.
Oh, sorry.
I was like,
let me put my sexy voice on. We were all playing Super Nintendo games rented from Blockbuster, and someone noticed that one guy hadn't been around for about 45 minutes. Right then, the guy comes back into the living room looking like he's seen a ghost. He tells us that we all need to come look at something. He won't say what, so we all follow him to the bathroom. He lifts the lid on the toilet. Sitting in the bowl is easily the single largest turd I've ever seen in my life. It was no exaggeration. The size of one of those rubber Baden footballs that every kid had in the 90s.
I know exactly what they mean.
He said that he was pushing it out for over 40 minutes, and it was the most excruciating thing he'd ever experienced. Think about it. His asshole had to have been about 4 inches in diameter at the worst point.
I've distended quite a bit there, isn't it?
He took a picture of it before having to break up the poop just to flush.
Oh. How does that happen? Like, how does it get, like, girth in the middle? I don't know. Unless he didn't eat something, then ate loads of stuff, and then didn't eat stuff, and it just all goes down. But it would just know. You've been baking that a while. I know. It's crying at your own story. The blockbuster poo boy.
It's not my story.
I think a lot of these are your stories. You just put on a sexy voice to try and pass it off.
Pass off somebody else's. Oh, right. That was Who Talking Baden Footballs.
Yeah, I'm not swearing and saying that. I drink a lot of bitter, so
I love a good poo story, so I do.
All right, Jim McDonald, calm down.
Funny you say that, actually.
Is that your Wednesday treat, is it?
It is, genuinely, because I don't have time on a Wednesday.
I know. I've just had to order pizza,
yeah. Right, that was your poo story. Next up, it is Tony D. Being a musician is great for traveling and meeting new people. Throughout my career, I've met amazing humans. Once I met this Italian opera singer, amazing gal. Some other time, an Irish theremin player. But the other day, I met a Polish sound engineer. And a Czech one too. And a Czech one too. And a Czech one too.
You've run out of Italian jokes, haven't you, for definite? Yeah,
Tony D's here.
Tony D's here. And
he thanks Just Dijak.
He thanks Dijak and says that he's going to be taking out...
put stars in their eyes. That's what he says.
Yeah, Parabot. He says basically he's going to take out Wesley. Have they reached an understanding? And Dijak goes, I have no fucking idea what you're on about. Because I didn't. And I watched this week in, week out.
Yep, it was stupid. Aye, more on them hopefully next week, because I don't have a clue what the fuck they're doing.
No.
Oh. Next up is Von Wanker versus Malik Blade.
Over the battle for the sweater.
The torn sweater.
Sweater mania. Yeah. It fucking...
The match starts. It's a game of cat and mouse until the cat hits the Death Valley driver for the win.
Pretty much, yeah. Nothing happens in this.
It is pants. Odyssey squares up to Von Wanker at the end of the match because he attacks Malik Blade. So they're going to have a hoss fest at some point.
I'd be all right with that.
Tasty's horse alarm will be going off at one point.
Yeah, it
in
was
the
nice to
next
see
few
Odyssey Jones coming out and doing some stuff as well. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what is great to see? People coming on a Tuesday. It's come Tuesday. Yeah.
Come Tuesday?
Right. This one, Hymenopomasiac Argyrophaga. We're just going to call them parasitic wasps.
Oh, I thought you were doing a Harry Potter spell.
Is a parasite wasp that makes its home in lovely Costa Rica. When in the mood, oh, I like to moan when I'm in the mood. When in the mood to reproduce, a female wasp hunts down its hapless spider by the euphonious name of a spider and paralyzes it.
Alan the spider.
Alan the spider paralyzes it for 10 or 15 minutes with a sting. In that quiet quarter of an hour, the wasp lays an egg, gently attaches it to the spider's belly and departs. When the spider recovers, it goes about its business as though nothing has happened. Perhaps it doesn't remember. Perhaps it doesn't want to remember.
Oh, this is traumatic. This poor spider. He's just like going about his business, and the next minute he's like, "Why? Why did God make me this way?"
I'm invested now that we've called him Alan.
Oh, you know it's not going to end well for Alan, though.
All the while that wasp egg is incubating, a week or two later, the intermission is over. It does go rapidly downhill for Alan.
Oh, no, Alan.
The wasp larva hatches, stabs a hole in the spider's stomach, and begins feeding off it. In a particularly diabolical move, the larva extracts one last resource from the spider before murdering it. The infant wasp injects some kind of psychoactive substance that convinces the poor thing to spin a very un-Alan-like web.
Because Alan was notorious for his webs, but you can spot an Alan web 100 yards. Yeah. Alan's been here. It's like Banksy. The
wasp, when it's done, the wasp kills the drug-addled arachnid, eats it, and then uses a freshly spun web to wind itself into a cocoon. Less than 2 weeks later, the fully grown parasite wasp, prepared to propagate in the same horrific way. Isn't nature wonderful?
No, that's awful. Fuck these wasps.
Alan.
Alan's everywhere. It doesn't even make its own fucking cocoon, the lazy biffer. It gets Alan to do it. It gets Alan stoned off his tits.
Poor Alan.
He was 2 days away from retirement. Oh, man. I hate that. I hate that story. So I hate them fucking... all the parasitic wasp things that they lure a scorpion and then they sting it. And then it's just all... I mean, spiders and scorpions are horrible things anyway.
Apart from Alan.
Alan was... he worked in a wallpaper shop. He loved it. Could put up 6 rolls of wallpaper at once.
With his Alan-like webs.
That was his name, actually, Allen Webb. Yeah, fuck wasps. The shit. They don't even make honey. They probably makes fucking, bouillon or something, don't they? Something shit that nobody likes. Bovril.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, that was come Tuesday. R.I.P. Alan.
Alan Webb.
R.I.P. It was nice knowing you for the whole 2 minutes.
If one of the pictures isn't a spider with a little hat on and a roll of wallpaper, I'm going to be furious.
I guess I'm making a spider with a hat and wallpaper.
You're doing that, and you're making a Christmas tree getting railed.
Next up, we're on the opposite
home
end.
Stretch.
We're on the home stretch. It's the Iron Survivor Challenge. They finally choose who's in the matches. Well,
guess who it is?
The 4 guests bugger off, and Sean just goes, her, and one of these 3. Him, and one of those 3. So your 4 women announced are Zoe Stark, Cora the Skateboarder, Roxanne Perez, and Kiana James.
Cornpipe.
Please try cornpipe.
Please try cornpipe. Why won't you try cornpipe?
Try
yeah, so all the women that we thought it was going to be.
Yep. And there's a wild card where next week there's going to be a triple threat match between Wendy Chu, Indy Hartwell, and Fallon Henley. Essentially, the three losers of three rivalries there.
Yeah.
Right.
What a joy.
Yeah. And in the men's, you've got Carmelo Hayes, JD McDonough, Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy, 4 heels in there, by the way.
Yep.
And the wild card match next week is Axiom versus Andre Chase versus Von Wanker.
Von Wagner. So, yeah, well done, fucking Sean, you boss-eyed lunatic.
It sort of has to be Axiom or Andre Chase because there's no baby.
There's no room for another heel in there, no.
It needs to be a baby face. So,
I'd say Chase. I'd like Chase to be in it.
Andre Chase has more reason to be in there.
Yes. I have a sneaking suspicion that Fudson's going to come out and help.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with it. But yeah.
And I also have a sneaking suspicion it'll be Wendy Chu in the women's, so that then they can further the Roxanne Perez thing.
Cora the skateboarder.
And
wrong one.
Sorry. Forgive me for getting confused. They are the same person. Sky Blue is in there as well. Yeah. It's but it was a little bit sort of it's all the people we thought it was going to be. Whatever.
Or they'll add a 4th person in the women's one. It'll be Nikita Lyons and she gets in. One of the two. The wildcard match next week.
Possibly.
Next up, it's the final match of the evening. It's the match that was suspended. It might not have even be happening. Joe was so upset about it. But
I want to see some Nikita Lyons booty flapping about the place.
Just the booty.
Just the booty. I'm like a pirate. I only care about the booty. It's like we worked that out beforehand, but we hadn't. That was all natural.
We genuinely didn't. It's a 6-woman tag match featuring Mandy. The match starts. What?
I'm going to get a little saxophone.
All right. The match starts. We're told it's Mandy's 400th day as champion.
Is it?
That's what.
Okay, fair enough. They make a big point about 1K away from racism being the second longest people to hold the tag belts after.
That's quite sad, isn't it?
It is
It's quite sad.
It's a bit tragic. I mean, they were only introduced about 2 years ago. The belts.
How long have they had them? 2 months. If that.
Don't worry about
that. That's sad. Anyway. Toxic distract Carter. Mandy pushes her into the middle rope. Gigi and Jane hit a nice double knee thing. It was very smooth when it happened.
It looked good, yeah.
1K away from her racism, get the upper hand until Mandy comes back in. She is not Hacksaw Jim Duggan there.
No, I was going to say.
And at the end of the match, Nikita Lyons gets a warm cum tag. You think it will be amazing, but it's just cold and messy. Toxic get the win, going for
my legs all sticky now. She went for like a weird kick through the ropes, and then her knee went, and I was like, "Fuck it!" That's like the 4th knee.
I think it was the 4th, genuinely. Yeah.
4th knee damage in a match this week. And I was, it was not great. There was moments. Toxic Attraction and 1K away from racism are good tag teams.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're including fucking Nikita Lyons in anything.
Let them do their thing.
Yeah. Let them do flippies and stuff. But it was fine.
And at the end of that, Zoe in a very ending of an anime cartoon. The balcony. Whilst Nikita Lyons just is sitting down going,
oh, my leg, my poorly leg. Yeah.
That really hurts, Zoe.
Oh, my leg. Yeah. Weirdly shite.
Yep.
Again,
weirdly shite.
Weirdly shite. The whole episode was very... nothing really happened.
So much come.
So much. Buckets of it.
Yeah. Right. That.
Every time I come, I produce a quart. I watched Step Brothers the other day. So the Boats and Hoes sang.
Boats and Hoes, eh?
Yeah.
What were your highs and lows, darling? Or this episode?
I'm going to say lows was the Von Wagner jumper match. Just because
It's a match over a jumper.
It was a match over a jumper, over a fucking Cliff Huxtable jumper. And it was over in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't really feel like it got anywhere. Best highlight? Fucking hell. It's slim pickings, isn't it?
Yep.
I'll say Axion versus Javier. Big body. Because Axion was doing Axiom shit.
Yep.
But other than that, seeing X-Pac on TV made me happy as well, because I knew it would have made you miserable.
Not me, the missus.
I know, but you live with her, so...
Yeah. She's not forced to watch NXT, it's fine.
I just keep that bit and just show it. You behave or I'm putting X-Pac on the telly.
Use it as a threat every single time.
Creepy X-Pac. Old standing behind you with a Dunkin' Donuts, smelling your hair X-Pac. Yeah.
He don't like this.
Do you want me to Bronco Buster you?
I'll tear my anus again.
Oh, Jesus. Can we move away from the anus? Come on, Aaron, your highs and lows.
My lows were those shitty fucking the legends that were pointless in being there. It was utterly
I
shite.
brought all my friends in.
Yes. Oh, right. And my high was the fact that I have to put Roxanne Perez and Indy Hartwell as the high is shocking. That is shocking.
That is
NXT.
bad.
Get good.
Do better.
Get fucking good.
Do better. You got rid of the 2.0, and it seems like you're going for a more normal wrestling show approach. And this may have just been like one of those weird episodes where you're just placeholding.
As your boy BG James would say on TNA back in 2003, get it, got it, good. Yeah.
As your man B-Terror would say, something racist.
Let me touch you when you're 15.
I'm going to massage your legs now.
Yeah. Right. If you haven't, please do go listen to Joe on his own wrestling podcast that he's already late for today. And his podcast about Hallmark films, Hallmark of greatness.
It's coming up to Christmas. You know what that means? Young women moving back to their hometowns to fall in love with a mysterious man who owns a Christmas tree farm.
There you go.
Every fucking episode.
If you haven't, please do follow us on our social medias. Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Untitled Wrestling Podcast, and Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, Untitled Dress Pod, all one word. Thank you. Goodbye. Best outro ever. See you later.
Goodbye.
Oh, right.
You have to press stop, do.
I do.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Danhausen has been summoned. You must love this podcast housing, the Untitled Wrestling Podcast housing.